one very interesting question. What are the top 5 to 10 metrics that are consistent across all companies? Is there anything where you have to start? Because ESG, the whole reporting is difficult. So are there a few things where you would say now, start here? Everyone who is listening here, start here. These 5 or 10 metrics, these are important to measure.
Well, obviously, carbon emissions today are hugely important, and that applies to almost every company. And then employment impact, which lead to social and economic gaps, are part of every company. We can all help our communities or hinder their social cohesion by the way in which we recruit and remunerate people. So these are, are right across. But in the same way that profit is generated in innovative ways that surprise us, we're going to find that impact is generated by new business models that surprise us. Tesla is only the first example of it. But if you think of our banking system, you're both sitting in Switzerland and banking has been in the front of your minds. If you think of how the banking business has been built, and if you think of overdrafts, which are responsible for a chunk of banking profits, they have not been calculated, the rate of interest on an overdraft, according to the risk factor involved. They have been calculated according to what the market can bear. And the people paying the overdrafts are the ones who are in the weakest position to refuse to pay it, right? So now you're finding entrepreneurs coming along and saying, I have a better way of assessing the credit worthiness of a person with an overdraft, and I am going to provide cheaper funding to them. I'm going to charge 5% instead of 14%. You're also seeing financial technology platforms that enable people to manage their finances better so that they can get out of overdraft into saving. My own daughter has a venture called the Rise Up that seeks to do that. And so there are unexpected ways now with impact coming into the picture in which business models are going to change. It is going to be a disruption that's driven by technology. And what you were saying, Monica, about AI and machine learning, this is as significant a technological leap as the invention of the microchip was. And this is going to disrupt business models again. But this time, it's going to do it with impact thinking also. And that is what's going to mark our century, that capitalism is going to shift away from making money without worrying about consequences on people and planet to investing in companies that can bring solutions to the big challenges we face.